This is Dawn Compton, the pastor at Main Street United Methodist Church, and I'm here today to bring you our weekly Wednesday Word. This morning, our youngest son, Luke, got his schedule for his classes for the upcoming year. It was posted online so he could check it out and he could begin talking to his friends and begin comparing, well, when do you have English or when do you have math, and looking and which teacher do you have, and begin seeing what his upcoming year is going to be looking like. And one of the things that we did back in the spring, as he was thinking and trying to sign up for his classes and the courses he wanted to take, that Luke was beginning to think about what his purpose is here on earth, what God is calling him to do. What is he supposed to be doing? And so that guided him in some of the courses that he chose. So now I'll say that the course list that he got today had some problems, and we are in the process of working with the guidance counselor to try and get things adjusted and back on track the way that he was hoping for them to be. But it was time for him to begin thinking about, what am I going to do with my life? What's my purpose here? And it's neat to watch young people as they begin to wrestle with that question. We watched our oldest, David, as he wrestled with that and choosing his major, his college, and as he begins to prepare for, life after college. It's going by way too fast, but it's neat to see that he is figuring out his purpose. He's figuring out what God is calling him to do and be, and how he can contribute to the world. And I lift that up to say all of us are wrestling with our purpose. Even if it's just you wake up in the morning and like, what am I going to do today? What am I supposed to do today? What's my task for today? What's my purpose for today? And some days we can feel really called and passionate and ready to do whatever it is that we've got planned or are excited about doing. And some days it can be, I have no clue what I'm doing here. No clue. So we're going to be wrestling with what that looks like in our upcoming worship series on purpose. Helping us to see that God has placed us here on purpose, that God does have a purpose for our life. God has a purpose for our church. God has a purpose for what we are supposed to be doing and how we are making an impact in the world for God. So I promise, I can't guarantee that we're going to come up with any kind of answers and then you're going to walk away like, oh, yeah, that's it. But I promise you that we will wrestle with this together. We will struggle with this together, and we will try and move forward together and figuring out what our purpose is for God. When you come to church, if you come to Main Street in person this Sunday, you will be, I hope, excited to see that our floor installation is going wonderfully well. The workers who are putting the floor in have been working really, really hard. They've been working fast and furious and are doing a great job. And the floor, I think you are going to be very pleased with how the floor looks and the update that it gives to that part of our church building. It will not be finished on Sunday, so please know that we will still be needing to be careful, working around the construction and making sure that we don't end up walking where we shouldn't, and end up hurting ourselves or somebody else while we're walking through all of that. So just be aware that it is going to still be a construction zone on Sunday. So either come in the doors off of the sanctuary, or come in down on Washington Street and ride up on the elevator so that you can make sure you stay off of the wood and where any construction might be going on, so you don't get hurt. You're welcome to look at it and see and give us your thoughts as to what you think how the floor is looking. I'm excited to see it all completed. This coming Tuesday, we are having our Text Travels book discussion group. It meets at 6 p.m. at Goose Creek Studios, and the book we are looking at is Your Heart Was Made for This by Mr. Schofer is what we are looking at. I hope that you, if you haven't had a chance to read this book yet, that I lift it up and encourage you, because it's a great book to challenge you on mindfulness and how to be truly present where you are, to be experiencing all that you are experiencing, and help and make sure that you are truly aware of who you are, whose you are, and what is in your world with you. It's a wonderful book. I encourage you to read that and come to the discussion as we talk about it Tuesday at 6 p.m. Next Sunday, the second Sunday in August, is our second Sunday cinema. We will be in the theater room, which is on the top floor of our education building, and we'll have some popcorn and some drinks, and enjoy a movie together. Movie that is looking at the issue of the death penalty and the struggles that come with all of that surrounds the issue of the death penalty. So it is rated R. So we're going to give out that little warning, but I hope you might come and enjoy it. I'm looking forward to watching that movie with those that come and having an interesting conversation after the movie is over. I want to lift up Food for Kids. That is our mission of the month for August. And it is an organization that we have been a part of for a number of years, that actually got started here at Main Street, and it provides food for children who have food scarcity or food insecurity issues, giving them food over the weekend when they're not at school to get food there. So I encourage you to support that ministry. I encourage you to continue to support the Blessing Box. I haven't lifted it up a whole lot recently, but it is still used on a daily basis, friends. We have people that come by and look for items out of that Blessing Box, and it is still truly being a blessing for those that receive from it. And if you would like to be blessed by it and give some items to it, I encourage you to do that, to be a part of blessing others. And in that, you too, I am sure, will be blessed. Part of the Food for Kids ministry is that they collect peanut butter, because they like to give peanut butter out on a regular basis, and they collect hundreds and hundreds of jars of peanut butter throughout the year. And that is something that we collect here at Main Street throughout the year. You can bring jars of peanut butter to the church anytime and be a part of that peanut butter ministry. So if you ever see containers of peanut butter on sale, having a good deal on peanut butter, go ahead and stock up whatever you can and bring them to the church, and we will make sure that they get to the Food for Kids ministries as part of feeding those children. Another thing, and what I'm saying, I'm not saying that people need to do all of these, because I know you need to pick and choose the ministries that you're participating in, but I want you to see how many different ways this congregation is in ministry in the community, that we are serving those people in need, and that we are making a difference here in Bedford. So I'm just amazed at all of the different ways that this church is serving God and serving God's people. So another one is the Minutemen Market. That's something that is at Liberty High School that supports those children who may need hygiene items that they can't get at home, that their parents are able to get them and what they need for at home. We are also looking at helping to provide them with some school supplies at the beginning of the school year. We collect hygiene items for them year round, but we also then we're looking at some school supplies at the beginning of the year to help the Liberty Minutemen Market. So I'll lift that up as well. And then last way that you can help serve, we know how difficult teaching is. It's a difficult calling. It is a precious calling. It is a calling that can be so rewarding in impacting children's lives and being there for them and helping them flourish into the people that God created them to be. But it also can be very discouraging and very upsetting and maybe sometimes even dehumanizing, and to some of the responses and things that teachers have to deal with. So here at Main Street, we want to support our teachers in our community and let the teachers know that they are loved, that they are appreciated, and that they're valued as an important part of what's making our community a great place. So we are collecting some candy for the teachers, any kind of individually wrapped candy that we're going to make little candy bags with chocolate and with other kinds of candy, different kinds of things. We're going to put it in little baggies, and we're going to deliver to some of the local schools in the area just at the beginning of the school year to say, thank you, teachers. Thank you for your commitment, for your dedication, for your drive, and for the love that you just pour out on the students that you come in contact with. Friends, I hope you have a great week this coming week. I hope that you can see how God may be working in your life. And if you're struggling with what your purpose is, how God is calling you, I encourage you to come and join us on Sunday morning. You can join us in person here at Main Street at 10:30, or you can worship with us online. God bless.